here. We got Superdog, we got Love Tub. Oh, Loxodon coming through here, folks, for game number 1.
So what I want to see Superdog do is try against Lox. You can do back throw and then fair, and if you get both weakest, you can just regrab. And I want to see if if Gus knows how to deal with that, because it's such a funny sequence.
Yeah, right. Well, I feel like also he showed earlier that he kind of has the combos on lock versus the heavies, right? And that is,
that's beautiful.
yeah. I mean, he showed versus. I mean, Lox is obviously a different character from Craig, right?
Yeah.
But I think Lox in a lot of ways, like, you don't have the weird like horn hurt buck shift, right? So I feel like Lox in a lot of ways is easier to combo than Craig.
Yeah. And also the floatiness can be a really good thing for Clairen, because you can get the loops a lot easier.
Yeah, that is the big difference between these two, is that Lox is a heavy floaty and Craig is a heavy fast faller, right?
That was such a great weight by Superdog. Oh, could have up smash there, but still gets the back air and keeps advantage for at least a bit.
Oh,
good tag.
This is a big tag. Actually, Gus, that retreating fair covered so much there.
Oh, that's rough. Can't find a kill here, just like in the lore.
Oh, Gus gonna land with the down air.
Oh,
and finds the back air on the landing. Nice. So Gus gonna take the first stock here.
Yeah, or I feel like Lox wants to get a lot of his stuff. I'm surprised that's it, but that was good. Is gonna be how well can you ledge trap, how well can you keep advantage? Because Lox is very, it feels very hard to get out of those stuff against Lox. And maybe I want to see a little counter come out for one of these, at least as a try. Oh, just keep hitting him. I don't know as much about Lox, so I can't comment. Oh,
yeah, that's still
I
a lot
love
of
that neutral B.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Finding a fair there.
Yeah.
I wonder if neutral B isn't better there.
It's hard to say.
I'm just trying to think, because if like they DI in there, because they're gonna DI in there probably, right?
If they DI in, it's probably better.
I'm just thinking, like, because you can probably find a stupid follow-up right there.
Yeah.
Off neutral B.
Get like an up air or a side B or something.
Right.
If Superdog got a double jump out there, that would have been a really nice conversion on DIN. But he's just really making the most of this.
Yeah, right.
He's getting so much damage per hit.
Yeah, but I feel like now is the tricky part, right?
Oh, I had the side B there.
Like the early part of the stock is not the hard part against a heavy. Now is the hard part.
Absolutely true.
Because now is the time where the heavy tax has been paid and they can kind of start to actually play neutral.
Yeah.
And that's not what you want, because heavy, like Lox especially, Lox is someone who's going to blow you up, right?
And the other thing is, like,
speaking of getting blown up, yeah, like literally it's been the same story both stocks, where Superdog has done a great job of boxing Gus out in the early stock. In the early part of the stock, done a really nice job getting his combo game going, dealt like a significant amount of percent. And Gus, after getting to like the 130 range where there's not really a combo anymore, and Superdog has to find the killing stray hit, right? It's really just been, that's when Gus has made all his money, basically, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh. If Superdog could close out the stock there, we'd be in a much different situation.
Yeah, right.
I've seen a few drops, but that's just how it's gonna go. You're not gonna hit everything.
Yeah, but
how do you make the most of everything else?
Sure do. I feel like, yeah, Lox is a character I feel like is super exploitable off stage. So, what?
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that.
Speaking of closing out stocks, we were just talking about how
that might only work against Lox, actually. Not that that was like a true combo necessarily, but
yeah.
Like, I feel like if you did that against other heavies, they'd fall too fast.
Yeah.
And any character that isn't a heavy, they'd probably be too small. So that was good awareness of the matchup. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that comment in chat.
I'm trying to delete the message. All right, game number 2 here.
So the battlefield pick, I do like it. I feel like you cover so much space, and you're already kind of giving. Lox is already covering that space, but Clairen can really benefit from the way the platforms are laid out here and covering landing. We just can't do anything. Oh yeah, there's buttons there. Just time out for like a day. Yeah. We wanted you to be here too, friends. Well,
Yeah.
and Gus wants Superdog to be gone, obliterated.
Yeah.
Fox looks really intimidating when he has the full magma up.
Yeah, he does. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like the primary struggle for, as you said, it's taking stocks, but I mean, we said that, and then Superdog did such a good job finding that confirm on the last stock. And it's like Sean was talking about earlier. I feel like when Superdog has a play he wants to go for, he's really good at finding it. But that's the thing is, you kind of against heavies. Like,
Whoa, that was
wow.
nice.
Against
Superdog
heavies,
wasn't
you're-
ready, so
yeah, your plays are going to be different and at different percents, right? And that's the trick. Oh, wow. Gus is just rolling this game.
Oh, I know what Superdog should have done. When
What?
you see that coming down, you have to wall jump counter, because when you counter, it gives you your double jump back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's super hard to think of in the
Prevents
moment.
Gus from throwing another mole, too.
Yeah. So if the edge guard gets reset, then you're still good.
Yeah. The jab reach is so
Ooh,
long, dude.
double tipper, and that'll do it. And
Yep.
gets on the board, though.
Sure will, but this deficit against a heavy is never what you want to see.
Especially when they're playing so well against getting these early stocks.
Yeah, right. Gus has done a great job. After that first game, Gus has really started to clean up here. He found a couple of really strong early plays this game, and now we're in a position where, as Superdog, you're like, dude, like,
What do?
his methodical style works really great.
Whoa, no! Fat fingers on
Yeah. Superdog plays like a really slower paced, very methodical style, and it works really well when you're like at neutral percents or when he's ahead. When he's behind though, you kind of gotta push it a little bit, and that's where I feel like, and Gus is just not letting that happen right now, right?
We're not whoever that Sonic player is who's talking about camping when they're down.
You're too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh wow. Ugh. Yeah, Gus really cleaned up the advantage state, and now it's hitting some crazy plays.
Yeah, I think Superdog would want to go to a bigger stage. I mean, you probably want to go to Harbor, but Gus definitely will ban that if he doesn't have anything worth doing there.
So Ryan brings up in chat, the answer to the counter thing is just that Gus doesn't actually down tilt the meatball, and then the timing changes. Which is true.
That's true.
So there's a lot going on there. It's a tricky ledge scenario, but
Ow.
the meatball trade, crazy.
This is a surprise tool.
It sure was. That looked like snake up smash there.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Big damage from
And
Superdog.
Rockwell's super nice for this matchup too, because Locks will die so early with being a floaty on the stage.
And it's giving you the extra little help with the side blast zone too, right? That's so huge.
And I feel like the platform layout is really good against
like
Loxodon.
that would not have killed Lox on like a lot of stages.
Yeah.
But it purple screens here. And yeah, Superdog with a bit of a lead now, but Gus really cooking.
Yeah, Gus has had a really good advantage state this last few stocks.
He has. He's really started to figure something out, I think.
What is he doing?
Oh my god.
Oh, it doesn't quite find a strong hit.
There's the meatball. Oh, just chases. Wow.
Oh yeah, this could be a huge reversal.
Sure could. Yeah, Superdog tacked on 40 there, which he'll absolutely take.
That's just, especially on this stage, just so much, because like, if Gus gets caught sleeping, he's gonna just die at this percent.
Yeah, right? That's the tricky thing. Oh, the spot dodge. Nice play from Superdog. And Gus just hasn't been able to clean up the plate here at 180.
Nice.
And now is
there's
at
just so much
96 of his
damage.
own off stage.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Nice.
Down tilt F smash. Not going to take it, but sending right back off stage. Yep, back here to reset the situation.
Damage
Keep
keeps on adding up. Ooh.
Nice, there's the up smash. And now we can start to see Gus's combo game open up a little bit, right? But Superdog did a really, really, really nice job of extending that lead there.
Gus has a pretty obvious way of getting back into the game, which is just not dying, which is super doable, but...
Which he has been able to do, but Rockwall it's way harder on, right?
Yeah. It's really any straight hit.
Yeah.
Or
you
even
don't, you don't
direct
get
hit.
the you don't get the blast zone help you would on other stages that you do on rock wall, right? And that's
Yeah.
But
Oh, this could be huge damage though.
could be.
From the FP part of the
dropped
stage.
it, but
Yeah. That's rough.
yeah.
Oh, I don't like down throw, but still keeping advantage. So
Yeah.
prove me wrong, at least in some aspect.
Air into up air. Superdog. I thought he had Gus trapped up there, but Gus finds his way down.
Oh, great nair. I'm surprised Gus did that.
Wow, that
Oh.
3-comboed and purple screened.
That's
The
good.
rock wall counter pick doing wonders for Superdog there.
So I'm wondering if Gus is considering a counter pick. Nope, he's gonna run it back. He got characters he can play, but he knows that if he's just got to really focus on what he's doing well at,
Yeah.
getting those good advantage states and surviving long. And
Yep, and I think really what you got to do is just stay away from going back to the harbor here.
yes.
Pick the stage as Etalus earlier.
Plan to do it.
Seems to be, if he's going here as Locks too, I imagine it's probably kind of a comfort pick for him,
Yes.
which, fair enough. He may also just really like cheesing people with the fake floor on the sides, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
The one thing you're giving up here is the meatball pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Or just not meatball.
But
since it's-
Gus's normal pressure looks to be really strong.
yeah.
But Superdog is starting to find some of these parries on like meatballs, upbeats, things like that, just to fight off the advantage just a little bit
yeah.
and hold his own. But
Whoa.
yeah, and that's probably what Gus is thinking about, right?
Yeah, pulling out a few of those tricks, and especially the platform layout too. I feel like this is
Yeah.
despite the way his advantage state's been playing out. I feel like he can get a lot off the way the platforms are here.
Sure can, but really, Superdog's doing a nice job just fighting off what Gus wants to go for, though. It's been like Gus hasn't really found like the giant game 2 openings, right? It's really just been stray hit for stray hit. Oh, he actually dies to that. Wow, but
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're seeing the back throw pairs come out.
finds the landing fair.
Oh, strong forward throw, but
Oh,
that's
covers
rough.
everything, but doesn't get
Doesn't get the combo part.
the combo hit of that.
Oh, that hurts to get hit by.
It sure does. But actually, oh, I thought Superdog dropped the opening, but he sure didn't. Still going.
Yeah, thankfully it was a lighter opening, but really any opening hurts a lot.
Yeah, especially.
Oh!
Oh, nice. And that's another one of those false floor things that Gus is maybe more aware of, right? Just because he's familiar with
He's
the
an
stage.
enthusiast of non-traditional gameplay.
Yeah, he is. I'm
all
aware.
games.
I'm aware of this. But
Oh, it doesn't get the dash forward. But still,
Yeah.
such a really comfortable, well, not too comfortable, really nice spot.
yeah, 31 to 116. I mean, you're looking.
Oh,
barely
that's such a
misses
huge
there.
miss.
There's a huge drop, yeah. But yeah, and Gus actually smart to DI out there. Doesn't get, or I guess it didn't tip, and that's why the combo, right?
Yeah,
But
Gus is keeping this going off of a stock he probably should have lost.
yeah, right. Oh, big roll in, and that's a meaty back air, folks.
Oh.
Finds the upbeat punish there. Oh, actually, he actually read the roll in. He just barely missed space.
Oh, that was such a nice conversion he was going for, but couldn't quite get the space in.
Yeah,
that'll
and
do it.
Superdog's not going to drop that twice.
Like 60% for missing that, but
Yeah.
still got the stock beat, so you're feeling perfectly fine. Especially when you're up, but this is scary.
Oh, and yep, Gus going to clean up the high recovery there to the platform. It's
an even game.
We are even, folks.
That's some good damage.
Sure is. And Gus smart to just go right to the ledge there. Superdog was preparing for maybe a low recovery there. Oh, wow.
Tries to get a parry, but
Yeah,
still maintains
the-
the stage with that positioning, so plays it safe.
Yeah, the recovery mix-ups are working for Gus, but you do have to. The hard thing is you have to actually get back onto the stage, and Clairen and Superdog are so good at keeping you in the corner, especially
almost
as a
it.
big character. Down there, it's
Oh,
up
yeah,
there,
that was
and
good
that's
space.
gonna do it, folks.
Get in my way.